It has wheelie control, several levels, ABS, it's also adjustable. So I cannot think right now of any other bike that has all of these that I'm right now mentioning. It is a piece of cake.
Let me welcome you to today's episode. ...650cc bike, 6 positions.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In front of me, Ducati Multistrada V4S. Some say the most technologically advanced bike, some say the most powerful adventure bike, and some say the most exciting bike. Let's go and try it to see if all this is true. The adventure starts with everything you need, and this is, in this case, all that you ever dreamed of. So this bike is almost fully equipped, so it has electronic suspension, it has both heated seats, 8 levels traction control, it has 4 riding modes, it has a big color display, it has adjustable windscreen, it has blind corner indicators, it has cruise control, and it has also something very important in terms of the motorcycling these days, and this is the radar. So it has a cruise control that includes also this feature that is called radar with keyless, so there is no need to insert the key, and as you see, wonderful Ducati I think 6.5-inch display. So riding modes, right now we are in sport. Riding data like the total mileage, the range, and kilometers covered, so the tacho and the speed. So right now the bike is on the side stand, but it also has the central stand. Here it is, the fuel gauge and the connection with the mobile phone. What I have to mention is that it is equipped with the Wi-Fi and also Bluetooth connection. So if you download the Ducati app and if you pair your mobile phone with the screen, everything should work very nicely. So also heated grips, here as you see, heated grips, yeah, and adaptive cruise control or radar cruise control, like I previously said. So modes adjustment and also suspension adjustment. The clutch that has the adjustments, and also the brake also with the adjustments. It has also the 12-volt socket here. This one is equipped with the Ducati top case, 48 liters, not the smallest, not the biggest, and here you can see are also the attachments for the side cases. So these grab rails are very well located for the passenger, and here you can also see the space, or let's say place for the mobile phone. So overall, wonderful package, I have to say it, wonderful. So I really cannot think right now of any bike that has all of this tech. This is a V4 90-degree engine, so 4-cylinder, liquid cooled. It has 1158 cc and 170 horsepower. So this is among the most powerful adventure bikes. I think that the BMW S1000 XR comes close. What is really important in the adventure world today, it's the torque, and this one has a lot of torque if we consider that it is a 4-cylinder. It has 125 Newton meters of torque, and this is reachable at 8750 RPM. So not so high, and I would say very ready and appropriate for the road. It is not really an off-road machine, but because it has the 19 front inch wheel, I think that it is appropriate for light off-road, just like this one here. So I am not really playing right now with these adjustments. I have the suspension in right now the automatic mode, and I will select touring. So as you see, touring and suspension auto. It has also self-turning indicators, so this is a nice feature I have to mention. And the quick shifter up and down. The bike behaves really like a quality machine, and the chassis and the suspension, it's perfect. There are just some bikes that have this kind of suspension. There are not a lot, and I have to say that this one is among them. So you feel at home very quickly when you sit on this bike, and it rides buttery smooth. So everything is on the right place, and the clutch feels very light and engages the right way. I have to say, the gear indicator, the screen, everything is very clear in front of you, so you don't have anything to worry about. The overall feel on this bike, it's that it's not so big. If you see it in person and you're not sitting on it or riding it, you think that it's a big, I mean huge adventure bike, but in reality it is the opposite. It's the right one, I have to say. The riding position, it's comfortable for me, that I am 180 85 centimeters or 6'1". I still have some space here left, so if somebody is 6'2" or even 6'3", I think this bike is gonna be also perfect. Otherwise, the handlebar, it's really wide, I have to say. This is something like 90 centimeters. Please check it here, all the dimensions of this bike. And the mirrors are well positioned. I can see everything what is happening behind, even though they are sporty and, let's say, very stylish in terms of the design. I can see everything. And also on the right side, let's downshift. Yeah, at 4,500 revs it downshifts really smoothly. Yeah. It works up and down very nicely. I would say that it is in line with the Yamaha Tracer, and that one was perfect. What about the seat? The seat is soft, and I can also move a little bit, not really far back, but it's among the softest seat that I ever tried. The engine, it's unique. This is a V4 with 170 horsepower, and it is ready all the time whenever you want to overtake or whenever you want to squeeze it. You just can, and it's capable. It's capable more than anyone would need in proper normal life. So even 2 up, I think this one, it's with enough power. So if you put it in the sport mode, you can see the difference, and it is clear that in sport it's more aggressive. The throttle in all modes, so also in the enduro mode, it's very nice. It's not too aggressive, neither in sport. So they nailed the throttle. They nailed it, I have to say. No jerkiness, nothing. And the suspension in the auto program works really sophisticated. It adjusts the preload and also other adjustments, or let's say settings, according to the rider, and I think that this is the optimal. The clutch works very nicely. It's a hydraulic clutch, and it engages exactly where it should. Changing gears using the clutch, it's a piece of cake. So gears are entering very smoothly. So you can switch the riding mode when you close the throttle, like I am doing now. Okay, let's go into sport. The maximum torque of this bike comes at 8,750 RPM, and this is 125 Newton meters, and this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. When you are over 5,000 revs, this one, it is a rocket ship. Look. Oh man. We should be careful here. We are in the turret, and if we open the throttle, it goes. It goes. This bike is not a joke. A bit of acceleration here. So the suspension, it's very refined, and in this auto mode it feels appropriate. The bike is nimble, as you see, even though it is 243 kilos. What I miss on this one, it's a little bit more refined feel of the engine. So when the engine is idling, this screen shakes a bit, and also the windscreen. In the lower position it's okay, and also on the higher position it's okay, but I have to try it also on a highway. So the screen works very nicely. I have to say that even in the lower position it's nice. There is no turbulence, I have to mention it, but I still feel the wind a bit on my shoulders and around my helmet, but without buffeting. Yeah, on the lower position there is more wind coming, but still no buffeting at 120. So when this yellow light is on, there is somebody behind you in the blind spot. And let's go here. Yeah, and the bike accelerates. You see, nobody is in front of me and it accelerates. Yeah, 115, it accelerates. Very nice, very nice. It's the same system like on most cars. At 100 kilometers per hour the engine is a bit above 4000 revs. This is a nice result, I have to say. So the bike feels very stable at highway speed. So this one has a 22-liter fuel tank. This is way more than enough, but still we have to consider that 18 kilometers with 1 liter it's hardly reachable. So it is more or less 15 with 1 liter. The 3 pros and the 3 cons, guys. The first pro, it's the engine. This is a wonderful machine with a lot of torque and way more power than you will ever need. 170 horsepower. Using this bike on the road is just a lot, I have to say. The second pro, it's the suspension. This one, Ducati, you nailed this one. So the suspension is perfect. Even in the auto mode it's perfect. And the third pro, it's the whole package. So this one has also the self-turning signals, the radar cruise control, the cornering ABS, the heated seat, and this is everything you will ever need. I felt that on idle it shakes a bit, so I saw that the screen also shakes a bit on idle, no matter if it's cold or if the engine is warm. So the second con are these foot pegs. I believe that this should be a bit wider. The third con, it's the price, guys. So this is a pricey bike, but we have to consider that it has the whole package for touring, for two up, and for going long distances. So in this case it is obvious that it cannot be cheap. Some say adventure, some say sport touring, some say a sports bike, but I can only say a very well made Ducati that impress, and I am impressed. Thanks for watching, and please do me a favor and subscribe. Till the next one.